The world's 14 highest mountains are all in the Himalayas, the only peaks on the planet that reach over 8,000 meters. In 1913, a British Army officer and filmmaker called John Noel gazed from Darjeeling in India towards these distant peaks. He dreamed of seeing one in particular, the tallest, Everest. Everest had been measured from afar by the British in 1856.
And such was a wizardry of differential calculus and mathematics that they could literally peer across the skyline to the peaks that scored the horizon, and from considerable distances come up with astonishingly accurate measurements of their height. Once they discovered that this was the tallest mountain in the world, I mean, it captured the imagination.
But before Noel, no one had been within 40 miles of the mountain. Because while the British could see it, they could not approach it. Everest wasn't just shielded by the vast Himalayan range, but by the two nations on whose borders it sat, Nepal to the south and Tibet to the north. These were nations caught between the great powers of their day, the British Raj, China, and the Russian Empire. To survive, both Tibet and Nepal had isolated themselves to outside influence.
Throughout the 19th century, people have been trying to get to Tibet. Explorers, travelers, scholars, soldiers, missionaries, colonial officers. And effectively, Tibet had been closed to outsiders.
None of which was going to stop John Noel. In 1913, Noel disguised himself as a pilgrim and crossed illegally into Tibet with two companions, determined to photograph a route to Everest. He was about to set in motion the epic era of mountaineering.